So an X-Selective test tool. You got your packing mandrel, your key retainers, upper and lower, your male ring, your female ring, dog spring, key retainer, key springs, your O-rings, your ball, your retainer ring, split rings, fishnet, locator dogs, your 2 keys, your packing, shear pins, locator mandrel, your body, core spring, ball seat, spring retainer, and your ball housing. Alright, first thing I do is I take my little packing mandrel, put my O-ring in there. Get your O-ring in the O-ring groove. Put your little grease on it. Turn it over. Take my packing. A little grease inside the packing. Put your male ring on first. Take your packing. Slide all your packing down on there. You want to slide it. The male goes on first and put it all faces one way. And you put your female. Put a little grease on the threads. Put that aside. Next thing I do is I take my body, my lower key retainer on the bottom, put my 2 keys, put my springs in them. Hook them in there. You gotta compress the springs. Get this on there. There you go. Make sure they collapse. Real good. Really tight. Other side. Your ball housing. Take your 2 O-rings. Put them inside the O-ring grooves. The bottom one's a little more tricky. It's way down in there. There's 2 O-rings in there. Take your little grease on. Take your ball seat. Put your little grease on it. Slide it on the opposite side of the O-rings. Get all the way down in there. Take your piece of brass. Get it through. Get it through, pull it down to the bottom. Get your ball. Put your ball in there, your fishnet. Line it up with the 2 holes. Slide it in. Put a little grease on it. Long term so it don't rust in there. Take your 2 brass pins. Add those. Brass so they'll come out. And take your steel pin, hold your ball back. Brass it. I'll take it, put it in the vise. Grind my pins down. I take your locator mandrel, spring housing, there's a little grease in there, your core spring in there, take your dog spring, slide your dog spring in through the side window, make sure the tail end of it ends up out in the window. Take your little flat piece of metal, press that down. Split rings. Smash them against the side real tight so they stick. You take your locator dogs, slide them in there. Take your magnet to hold it in place. Slide it on top of your locator mandrel. Release this, pull your little flat metal out. Make sure your spring don't cross. It ain't messed up. Slide it down. Slide down to the threads even with this shoulder. Nip it here in the vise, get some wrench flats. Take your magnets off, the spring retainer, press it on there. And make sure they latch, release, latch. Put that standing up right there in the vise. Do this first. A little copper coat on the threads right there. Put your retainer ring on there. Tighten up your retainer ring. Take your packing mandrel. There's a little grease right here. Slide your packing mandrel down on there. You take your locator mandrel. Screw that all on at the same time. All down in the vise. Right here into this vise. Back on your key retainer. Tighten up your spring retainer onto your key retainer. And tighten up your packing mandrel onto your spring retainer. All ball still turns. You gotta release that. Screwdriver. It should release. And it'll collapse. Pull it back. You gotta locate. And it's back up in the vise. The grease on your ball seat. Turn that on. Into a punch. Slide it across. Couple little taps, tighten it up. Which is set screw, 1/4 20. Snug it up. X-Selective test tool.